to disengage without an immediate follow-up from Vitality. There's no clear road forward. Tuabut and Magix could be caught damn well off guard by this one, sitting in the bomb site with his dinky MP9. Finds him.
He'll see it. And now he's waiting. He's bringing his team over.
Ooh, actually lost Apex. That's one thing, but you've at least still got Rops in sight. So the bomb was able to get up. But Zontix keeps nipping at their heels, and he hits a follow-up. Zontix, no way he is on for an ace. 4 kills as he manhandles mid, and Rops is able to get flustered back to sight. He will hit him, and you've got Robin keeping it cool. A little more damage in. Shiro wants his clutch, but Vitality's first by way of their newest piece.
Rops 1-on-3. What a crazy situation in the end, and Zontix looked like he was going to be the hero. And did he even finish that reload? He did a half the jump out of the window. I didn't even
to be proud of, but a wallbang kill.
Fact is, they won that with 1 alive, right? It's still a good start to the round. It's still great map control in middle out of Spirit.
Ooh, good flash. It's gonna keep Zontix blind as a bat, but still, just enough. A sliver of vision for him. A second kill to his name. And Magix is gonna keep that head tucked. Tries to strike the play off. Still 2v2, just like that. Yet again, Vitality finds success in sight. Chopper doesn't pounce. Shiro will. He peels Rops off the play. Now it's just standby. Rops just showed him what he can do. Woo. Oh, what that round meant. Rings out, he confirms them both.
Low on ammo.
They call him Lilu because he chooses what he does. Flash to the back market, Shiro closing the gap. Oh, and he back into the cover, but the wall is Spirit's clutch.
That's that ammo that he considered pulling out the Glock to make that happen. On Zontix, but look at the pathing out of Flamesy. He pops up from the side, could have seen Zontix a little bit sooner, but specifically did that so he could jump out of the window, pull out his gun. Wow. Set himself up for the perfect shot, like Shiro just did.
There for Shiro. Killer instinct with the bench wall bang. 2 AK-47s in the mix for Vitality, maybe sensing something early. Funds in the back pocket for Spirit.
Very stressful moment here for both teams. A window timing. There's no lurk in this play. No one to. Rops will get his fight, but now he just gets spotted. There's still this stack up here towards the A site.
30 seconds. They've boiled it down to this. The wall pistols could be lethal in this one. Just like Mezzi connects to the head. Donk will clear out Rops, but you've got Shiro whiffing shots on backside, which opens up a door to plant.
There's the op getting picked up too for Mezzi.
Just in time, 15 seconds to spare. Mezzi on the off now turns this around. Having kills into round 6. Left here for Spirit to try.
They can get better guns, and I don't.
And so he pulls it out of the hat. Mr. Merryman keeping Vitality with high hopes as they close out through the apartments. Zywoo will go down, but that's damn well worth it. 2 AK-47s, and it's not even the rifles that thrive. It's a...
And after they boost into window, it looked like on the map, all right, they might try to go for some kind of A split, but that's the fake in itself.
Great time for Apex.
Yeah, I mean, do that. They're low guns. They lose that round.
Got that hero AK with MP9s and a scout around him. But if the timing's good here for Vitality, this could be another moment where Apex looks great. Call the pounce. You get into this A site, there's nobody home, but they've given just enough time for that. Zero presence out in... Vitality is indeed inbound. It'll be Mezzi on the forefront, but they have given Spirit a chance to put players in position. MP9's out in the open, not ideal on bench. There's that peek out from the scout, and it connects. Mezzi softened up, Donk's dropped into the site and bested by Apex. So Vitality give them a moment to collect their forces, but the kills just haven't come out for Spirit yet. A lot of damage, that can be said. Smoke spam. It's still 5v4 with bomb ticking. no scout for the next one. Spirit's money's
Came down to Donk's one swing. If he gets a kill, then they can start pushing smokes, if maybe. But still, there's no one default. There's no one actually in triple. No one under balcony. I'm scared to read that.
Vitality's sake. Bob. This Desert Eagle's got your name on it. But again, Vitality just kind of sinking back into this A commitment, completely open. And Spirit trying to get a read over top of Vitality doesn't seem likely in this one. They don't waste nearly as much time as they did in the round prior. We're not going to get that Shiro rotate to the ticket in time. He tries to put the scout out in jungle, knowing that that timing has changed up and that surely somebody has sunk their teeth deep into the post-plant positioning. Forward sees no resistance. And so cue up the attempt at the exit frags.
They didn't believe Spirit would bet on black 2 rounds in a row. They go for the Na'Vi approach. 4 up the ramp. Keeping it dead simple. That works out well for Vitality. They'll be able to tie this game up. Oh, Don got another one. Parting gift.
Economic warfare in the 8th. All that's... It's the back-to-back blowouts that leads us here.
And it's actually an MP9, but he would have been 2 on this ramp. Somehow finds the money for the M4. Solid buy. Now here's the full-on default. Mid. The molly isn't here on top box. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, awkward here. Flamesy still finds Sanctuary and a chance to kill.
Ooh, what a tap.
Okay, chance at a second one as well. Ladder player trying to duel, but Flamesy wants blood. 1 in 5 up until that moment.
Man, that was beautiful.
Look at the timing, dude. Rops has already crawled up behind you.
Solid
He is
snake.
in your walls. We're hoping that somebody kind of overspent, but it's back turn for Rops.
Oh, you could make this horrible. Hey.
You think after that 5-7 flub trigger, you've given Donk a little more time to try to be the hero here in the 9th. It's a dink into Rops on the with it all to do. 2 players low, emerges by surprise. Now 3 health bars low. And Chopper tries to take it again to the top of the steps to get eyes on sight, but will not find a thread to pull on. And he won't find refuge at the bottom of mid. Vitality lead Mirage.
I love that. Oh, wow, that backpack. I love that they come at it from the perspective of mid control. I mean, they put Flamesy in a terrible spot because he doesn't have a smoke for himself. Underpass, he needed to be at top boxes in order to support that push. And he found a place of Sanctuary just on the edge of the mall. Lands are back on Spirit's middle control. 3 rounds straight for Vitality. A lead with that, and now another variation.
Easy. Mohan, we're starting to get back to Anubis territory. 3-0 start for Spirit, Vitality respond. It's just wild that all of this hero moment, and maybe I speak too soon because the MP9, that's your 1 mid player dead. Flamesy still, and Rops waits out Magics. That's the solely to section off any kind of Shiro rotate. Knowing damn well that Flamesy still floats out top mid. Shiro will hope that Zontix can hold him back, and maybe this AK-47 can, ooh, it will. Not can, it will. With Zywoo down, bomb plant still comes out. Tough shot here for a 5-7. Flamesy damn well knows it. And Shiro hopes he can collect yet another head. Doesn't look likely. Pressured and a deep CT control to catch him off on top of you from behind. 6-4 Vitality.
The 2 biggest question marks on the team are having moments. You feel like they need them. That's Hallie's style. I mean, spacing them out just shows that you need to give as much credence to the beginning of the game as the end. Get that banger finish that this crowd deserves.
It's been hot.
Playing so good now. So
Yes,
yes.
keep it going, boys.
Like this.
That bench jump could catch Shiro damn well off guard. First, he's gonna get the kill into window, though. In the end, that saves Shiro, which maybe cues him up. He tries to go into the apex to join his bomb carrier top middle.
Wow.
Rops goes out again.
Oh, it's just so many different moves. I mean, they have no idea Rops is here. I think Spirit feel like they're ahead because they got Donk to top middle. Donk is going to hear them running towards the A ramp, but they just walk right into Robs.
Dude, his timing throughout this decider map has been killer.
Everything about this round was sublime so far for Vitality.
Round-winning moments put forth by Robs, including a clutch to kick it off early. But a freebie comes back. What goes around comes around, and he gets unsuspectingly dropped by the Opper. Also, more backs turned. Donk, oh man, he doesn't get it right away. That gives him a chance. Apex recovers with a single kill. ZywOo into the 1v2 will not miss.
And he gets away.
And Magix tries to kill him from behind, lets ZywOo know exactly where he is. 35-second clutch.
And because he peeked back, he now has full space out on this A site. Magix, he's gonna come back dead. That's going into the A ramp. That's what it came down to.
The game ahead of you. So many what ifs, could have been, should be's. But there is only one is. ZywOo. Crushing round to lose there for Spirit. The fact they even had any kind of an answer once Chopper gets caught off by that. Here we go, back top mid, Flamesy dead first. Missed op shot even, trying to make the most of it in the final hour of the CT side, bomb down, and a helping hand back by Connector will certainly help. 2 kills from ZywOo, recovers after those whiff shots. It is ZywOo who left that space mid for Spirit to thrive. Rough map for him. He awaits their heads. Thomas connects.
Oh, perfect.
Keeps it real simple. Magic's always good for a round like that. Spirit, 5 rounds as they'll take to the attack with elimination on the line. Of 2025 on the brink of stepping forth to a chance to continue that streak. 14 matches in a row is what faced, even though they trail by 2. There is no denying that Spirit had opportunities, which means there's no half could be worth its weight in gold. But awaiting on this B site is Flamesy and Rops, and Spirit will not waste our time. They instantly go headstrong into the first. Rops, we saw the clutch, and now he finds a little space. Second kill connects, and it's just enough for Apex to get out onto the fight towards Cat, then drop back. Mezzy's gotta go big. Can he do it again? He's got them both inside of the site. He's got them both corralled. Do they double swing? Do they think they're simply better? They plant hands. That'll catch him off. In with Mezzy.
Oh, tough spot.
Lost track of the second. They'll swing. Given the smallest chance to try to make it happen yet again, but Spirit closed that gap.
Last time they played, it was a Vitality second pistol. And it was actually a small comeback from Spirit, but that was with the CT side second half. Now there's some data between the two. Lots of close rounds in that game. Is returning back to the room. Spirit can tie this thing up.
And we had that back and forth force war. Pex, here's the roar of the approach. Fine by him. Save it for the next one. Spirit stabilize.
Was getting to the levels that they were on Anubis, especially that moment you were talking to me on the. Oh yeah. What a shot. For all the glory, right there, we decide who gets the grand finals tomorrow.
Now
This
for either opposition and Spirit that they've got a great head to it. Again, what Vitality kept from the last round, they'll try to shuffle up. Anticipating cat presence from Spirit, clearly. The way that bomb sits outside of the ramp, I think the offense has other ideas. Moments that we've been seeing throughout this rise of Vitality, this map has not been his.
Oh, will a mistake be made right here? We've got Chopper right in. I think he should be able to see this first. I don't know. This is kind of wild. The Rops will get out of there.
Chopper checks it. He tries to turn back. Rops reposition there is key.
Yeah, he's going back towards the B site, right? He has to get back into the window.
Ramp player emerges. Apex loses his support from Ticket. This Desert Eagle better be huge. And right now, Donk just continues to create space elsewhere. They've gone unnoticed. Desert Eagle drops bomb at 40 seconds, but everybody else has died. Unfortunately for Apex, unable to bank on his teammates in that one. Spirit lead.
Yes. But ultimately, when Rops gives up this space, even though he gets the kill, I think this is the moment that Spirit real round.
Now we got a real buy. And in that matchup, Donk was nearly non-existent.
Spirit have a strong B hit. The B players have been.
Defenders for Vitality being their lowest rated player. There was ever a time where it will be demanded that they half of the semis.
Rops has brought it back, but Mezzi, he's only got one.
Eyes glued to the monitor here for Mezzi. Awaiting the step out through that smoke, soon to replace it by Flames. That'll ZywOo peeks in. And smashes Chopper, unable to collect a second, but that's fine, because Rops also dies out for Spirit's favor, and it is a single kill between the two on B.
Site control, we have Flamesy coming in on the flank.
Low health as well for the attack.
Everybody, in fact. How much can Spirit expand is the question. Shiro will even get into the marketplace.
Oh, Donk hears that! Easily to fire on Donk's feet, flustered, but still able to dodge the threat. He carves his path back to bomb, and Shiro knocks out ZywOo.
They readied up all these options. Pins, that was beautiful out of Spirit. That move from Donk, he could have swung out wide. That would have had to expose himself more to the window. It was, so that wasn't a safe peek. In Donk's mind, it was his only option, but he did it so quickly, he got out of dodge. Really great awareness. It's still going to end up in a Spirit having market control, bomb planted, time on towards Spirit. Hit is excellent. That's even with a great job of just cat hit and in.
Ooh, great flash. MP9s to make the most of the attack. No way. Quadruple MP9 and Scout by. A critical juncture back in the C. Similar scenes. Pause. Blown to smithereens. Over on ramp. Donk blasted by Flamesy. The only piece back for Spirit has been Chopper up in window.
Yeah.
But what? Maybe Shiro would try his luck at something.
And it is a 4v2, so it should be no problem, except they haven't traded Chopper now. Bomb is gone unseen for a long time.
No helmets on Mezzi and Apex. No armor on ZywOo. A little more lethal.
Mezzi's floating. 50 seconds gets crossed, and Spirit are deciding.
Util here in hand for Apex.
Make the jump spot solid.
He beckons Mezzi over with insight soon. They have allowed for Spirit side by side and look closer. No time to throw that smoke. Apex just drops the body instead. Chopper, time to give up, but can't offer anything further than that. Spirit stunned.
To that A ramp that do so. The flash here, two players very close early on. Extremely effective, even jumping over the ramp player to hold. Hallie's.
Not the round you can stomach a loss in. Not the game you want to lose on rounds like those.
I kind of like it though, makes the game more interesting. Both teams get a bye here.
Sure, sign me up. Suddenly less pressure out middle. And tucked right in. Spam comes out, Chopper gets low. Robs hasn't been able to catch wind of anything out middle, so they're just gonna have to allow them to take over connector. Oh, that is clean.
That's a message.
There's another one up in the palace. Oh, he's no way! Flamesy trying to help out in sight will be the other two. It's a triple kill from Dan.
Le Capitan.
Vitality tie off that. You could sense it, couldn't you? Spirit getting all the closer. First one clean as can be. He blasts Donk's head off.
Yeah, and this is huge. I don't know if Robs actually spots something inside of connector, but can't take the shot. Either way, thing is a miss. Dallas player, you know something has. So okay, you got Spirit really low.
Oh, okay.
He knew Mezzi was gonna jump up.
X Factor thing is nothing with it. A sudden uptick in the likeliness of this round getting weird. Flamesy drops a pistol, but Donk has gone ahead and found a second one.
One to get information right now. Continues to get scary. But it's a guessing game for the push B, however. Rocks, look at him.
Zaiwu leans back. Can't catch Chop Bottom on the attempt to get ever closer. It's all about Donk's AK. It has always been about Donk's AK. And it sits there, leering towards the jungle. Nobody else has been able to piece anything together because nobody else has a gun. And so now Donk has to finish off what he started. Single-handedly, from start to finish, Rops lurks behind. Does he find it on the timing? Donk is going forward, and that's where the offer will drop him. A sigh of relief for Apex, because they all know that Donk can and does do it.
They used him on a fast play early. They weaponized him by players out in front for different peaks. It was an excellent attempt out of Spirit, but they can't do what Vitality did to them on a low buy. You reach the late stages of this game. Crunch time on this tac pause.
What an opening kill. You just know Mezzi's stomach sinks. And good on Zaiwu for just having, I think, the right amount of risk assessment in when he had to expose himself to the potential of a Donk swing.
Yeah, he got involved.
It's Nico. Yeah, fucking bitch. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys!
Now, lead. Seat when none of his teammates had guns. Well equipped in the 20th.
I love the spot, but obviously it's a little late. This guy even walks fast.
Timing is missed. Zaiwu actually pushes forward right now.
They're peeking into connector this time around.
This is awkward for
Best spot.
Okay.
He's here on default. He has great lines versus ramp.
Okay.
Yeah, huge on the second kill. 90 damage for that.
Nice wall bang though. Zontix turns it upside down because Flamesy his helping hands. 4 versus 2 here for Vitality of this round. Just gotta push it over the edge. Flamesy, AK up in his face. Shiro no crunch this time. Excuse me for doubting Zaiwu. As Vitality take 11th off of that.
Yeah, it's scary for him if, you know, there's no one in CT to help. He's got an off as well. It's the best spot to be in fight connector, that's for sure. At the top of connector on the other side of the smoke, he can start to roam around a little bit. So he frees up the pressure himself, right? He releases the valve, then he starts to... Spirit had a savior this game, it was Donk. We are getting that game.
Ow, not at this point.
Vision goes to top mid. It won't affect the map a ton, well, but it is one where Spirit are saving. Great spots to be in for a Hulse pop. They can set.
Another well-timed flash by the look of it. Catching him off guard. Tech9's shredded. At least the first one was. And Zaiwu again, just willingness to show face and assist. This A-hit. Bomb is the number 1 and number 2 of this play. Shiro tries to set him up, but it is low health bars for what's left here of Spirit, and ZywOo will simply not go down without a fight. He will finally die. Donk collects it, and from behind Tetris, he'll wait for re-peaks. Rops is the helping hand, and Vitality are the best. That's why they sit on 12.
All right, they get to 12. It's versus the half by Spirit. We're still hoping to keep this round as a take this into overtime. Looks like Spirit, we're about to bring, and you got to give a lot of credit to ZywOo, because over the years where he see that round on default, you see this past round by all this star level talent.
Donk to try to carve a path through bottom mid. Again, it's going to be Apex spray downs. Just either flashes up into the ramp. This pressure out from a window to make sure nothing is comfortable.
Okay.
But maybe they overstep in this one. Offering up fights. Offering up a 5v3. Rosto back turn to him. Shiro instant answer and unable digits.
Could at least peek off of last one, no impact.
For the road, money's not perfect. Vitality have continued to show this.
Their Mirage games are close. Besides one versus Eternal Fire that ended 13-7, every other game of Vitality. This might be another.
This is that flash that goes through. 2 fights on both sides of bottom connector. 2 players for Team Spirit ready to receive. Both tagged up, but they win their fights. Oh, what could have been. And the final timeout of
those 2 deaths to the MP9 pushes. There have been a couple of great moments for that. I don't know if this final idea is a default or a B lean. They're gonna really milk this one.
Out of the gate, their focus out of Spirit. We've seen them kind of lean away from it.
Recreating success with what they just saw. We saw Apex get to the window to go for that boost. 2 rounds in this half recently.
Doesn't it just, because how many rounds have you watched him pull now when Spirit have a belief that they can push this out of regulation? He changes up his spot.
Hey, this answer from Vitality, man, they're looking for this. They know that they pushed Donk back.
Plenty of presence all around him, and yet nobody shows him skin.
This time, not in ticket.
Oh, Apex crosses over, catches the top mid play, but then Donk's right there to answer. Donk and ZywOo could be a duel that he could get caught climbing up window. Yes!
That's it, they couldn't find him.
ZywOo finds the better of the timing, and that means nobody ticket. So Zontix comes out of Palace thinking he's got a chance to make a run onto A, and he will find Flamesy.
But now he's
got
spotted.
A player above Rops. Mezzy off of the catwalk tries to hold this back. And that op of ZywOo on the prowl. Hunting in through jungle, bomb planter, a shell of himself, tries to tuck his head. Shiro down to 40 health. Not gonna be offering you any kind of clutch. Boils down to Magic's now over on the ramp, and he's allowed for them to cross on his shoulders. A challenge for the world's best. In the final 2 rounds, tap that bomb a 3rd time, and they don't seem to know where he's at. No! Oh, he stops it! Bomb ticking, but the trade frag's good. Seal the deal. 15 matches, non-stop runs, and the early season stamped across it. No bad. All easy for Vitality.
Now a shot at gold once more here in Lisbon. Their series streak stays alive now with 15 on the trot. So Team Spirit, they tested Vitality, but they do not lose their heads here tonight.
What a game, what a way to finish the game as well. Very tense, back and forth. We saw different periods within Mirage. First Spirit off to a good start, Vitality answering back, then Spirit finding their way back into it. At a point, I thought they were going to win. Up 9-7, they were looking poised, and then you saw the ZywOo show. Once more showing why he's to be considered as maybe the best player in the world as of right now. The impact with the AWT Maui on the CT side.
Himself, though, consistently in the right spot. So many times he's getting the better of Donk, getting the better of all of the oncoming riflers from the Spirit side. Man, just so difficult for Spirit to find anything at the end of that.
Once again, Vitality running through to the grand final. So let's get a few winning words courtesy of Robs and Banks.
A long day, Robs just said, but they still managed to do it. And they made another grand final. Make some noise for Vitality. Now, Robs, it's been quite a journey in this Vitality jersey. Was this the hardest game you've had yet?